Alright, what's up, y'all? How you doing, babes? Welcome back to my trading journal. I am Monica. I wanted to go over this trade I took this morning because it was a really good one until it wasn't. If you've been following me by the last video, as you guys know, we learned our Heikin-Ashi candles, but I've also been learning other candles in unison with this style, because it is important to still look at the regular candles in unison with your Heikin-Ashi candles. I'm gonna try to see all that in order to see when it exact time to enter. So I want to kind of just go over the emotional state of this trade, and yeah, just kind of walk through it. So we see that we kind of have from this morning, we took a push down. A lot of sellers pushed down the market, opening up, and then we had some volume. We were able to catch at least three trades here. I think I caught this candle and this candle, or maybe maybe these 2 or 3 candles, I can't remember. And then we also tried to catch this candle, but as you see, I have kind of like trailing stops here, or trailing what would this be, our ceilings, resistance. So as each one, we were kind of just taking $10 with each one. But when we got here, the market kind of decided that it wasn't really trying to cross this level, so we took a little loss here. And then within here, excuse me, I gotta eat some lunch. Then within here, my son was waking up, and there was a little bit of a distraction within here. So in an attempt to recover our account here, we waited for our moving average to cross. We're waiting for our good Heikin-Ashi candles. We're waiting for our zone to enter here. We actually crossed into our zone here, because I was eager to enter in about here, but I wanted a confirmation candle to come in here and even further for us to reach further in our zone. So let's just kind of watch what happened here. Well, that's happening really fast. Let me slow this down a little bit. Alright, hold on. Okay, it's a little better. So we see it kind of making some moves here, and within here, like, I'm losing 20, 30, about here I lose about $30 here. And on NinjaTrader, on any of these platforms, once your account starts to reach a level that your broker I guess assumes that your account will be blown, they'll automatically close you out, stop you out. Now this is where I guess more margin is required, because I knew for a fact that price was about to keep going down. So the fact that I got stopped out was oh, that makes me so mad, right? Because I'm very confident in knowing that, let's watch, that once we enter this zone, price was moving down. I just needed to get through all of that noise. You see how much that pushed down? Yeah, so I'm just I'm really hurt. Like, I'm proud of myself for, for one, being up, taking a trade, taking these quick little scalps, recognizing our trailing stops. Even as far as emotional recovery. So it's like I knew what I was doing. And even yesterday, I kind of took a trade a little early and lost the $20 I had made on Monday or Tuesday. So I was like, all right, girl, wait till your zone. Like, don't enter, stop being too eager. Wait till you enter your zone. And today we did that, and we made, I was so proud. So there was two things that I took from that. Either you need to have a price goal for the day. Like, if we're trading our $100 account, our price goal needs to be, should have been that $20-$30, and we should have stopped for the day. Those 2-3 trades should have been stopped for the day. I was pretty confident that we were going to keep moving up, even to this level. This is my final. Oh no, we have one more. I think this is where we was trying to get to. We were all the way up in here. We were trying to test if we got to this level, but we never broke past this. It was 71.80. So the market kind of gave us a I forgot what this called, doji. But this kind of thing lets us know that the market's indecisive. These kind of candles. Let me see if I can pull it up for y'all. Hold on. I did create some things for you guys. It's so soft. It's not anyone. It's called something, hangman, something. But all these are indecision candles. The market don't know what the fuck it's doing. Okay. I'm trying to decide where it's going. But I know that it was going to push down. So I'm just kind of, I got to eat that. I got to eat being stopped out. I do have some more. It takes about, they say about 1 to 3 business days for new funds to deposit into your account. So I do have some more money coming in. I'm gonna have to get my account back up. But I guess this is, so I was sitting, so I was making the kids lunch, just kind of reflecting, right? Because this is a part of the process. Taking these losses are a part of the process, and you kind of have to, like, even in life, you have to take these small losses so that you're prepared for bigger ones. Like losing $20, $30, $40, $50, I have to get comfortable with that, so that when I grow, this account grows to 1,000, 10K, I can be comfortable losing $100, $1,000, right? That $10, that $100 should feel like $10 because of the money I'm making in the future, right? So just kind of taking a step back and being grateful that we're even in the space to be able to do this consistently, doing this every day. We're learning every day. We're getting better every day. Let's see if we can take it back. Let's let y'all rewatch it. The market did this morning. Just being grateful to take the trades, being able to learn. to be able to just seeing that my manifestations are coming. You know, my goal is to make $100 to $300 daily. I'm profitable, and to really just, I'm happy to be in the space to even do this, right? To be able to wake up and hop on my computer and make money in the comfort of my home, while also being here in tune with my kids, right? And just having slow mornings. So I saw this in my future. You know, I saw futures in my future and making money more calmly in my future. So, you know, these losses, as they say, are your tuition. They're part of your tuition in learning, you know. Still, look, goodness, look how much we're moving down. This makes me so sad. But like, look at all these zones we're hitting right now, y'all. And y'all probably think my charts are kind of messy, but I don't delete my zones. I kind of infinite zone, because this zone that I was waiting for is a zone that's been hidden since Tuesday, April 26th, Monday, or since Monday or Friday, wherever, I don't know where we at. Okay, since last week. It's been a zone that we've been at since last week. And we know for sure, we see what it do. It look like it's crossing this level of support or resistance here. This level of resistance. So we're probably even further going to push down. Probably not too much further. Probably not too much further in here, but yeah, look, I gotta get a reversal right at this level. See? This is why I don't delete, because you can just kind of see previously what happens. The market predicts itself, repeats itself. All right. And then we just see all this is my lines, some trend lines coming down here. So we could see this is still pushing within this trend line. We got some movement pushing within this trend line. One of these is a 15-minute mark, but so yeah, so our poor little counts is only, you know, are you still playing? Stop playing. It's down to $20. Alright, that's messed up, because like I know what I was doing. You feel me? Like I know what I was doing. So let me just read y'all real quick my trade journal, and then that'll be all for today. I really just wanted to reflect. So Thursday, April 23rd, we traded MES, the micro E-mini S&P 500. Our goal was to enter between zone 61, excuse me, I just dyslexic ass. 7168.50 and 7160.75. All right. Our open and our high was 7168. Our low was 71.49, and our close was 71.53. All right. Between the hours of 9 and 11, we did profit about $20 to $30. However, we did experience our first fake out with our more sellers coming into our zone and consolidating us a little bit. Emotionally, I was sleepy this morning, but like I said, I was so happy to have made those profits because I did have a late night working out. We was out kind of late working. And then I also a little emotionally was a little irritated when I was interrupted. I'm irritated off of the rip when I do anything, but I was irritated when I'm interrupted mid-trade. Like I'm literally in a trade and I get interrupted by the kids. You know, it's not their fault. It's we all here. You know, it's part of the thing, but that's just where I was emotionally. And I think that's kind of where I lost a little bit, maybe $5-10, where we was trying to recover. Yeah, so like I said, we do have some money coming into the account in a couple of days. If not tomorrow, then probably by Monday. I'm probably still gonna have to add a little bit more to cover our margins. I'm so sad. So sad. So we did end up losing out. Let's see. We did end up losing out 49 and closed out. Broker closed us out at $49, even though they should have minded that damn business. But it's a part of the game, so we just know we need to have that in there. Alright, hold on. So y'all go quick. Cause actually, I think I pasted it in here. Let me see if we can find it. Yeah, there she go. So I actually have a little bit of a candle signal. It kind of tells us what to look for in the market, right? So if we can zoom in, like I was telling y'all, there was a lot of indecision in the market, as there is right now. So these candles like this, right? Are indecision candles. They're telling you to wait. They're telling you to wait because the market doesn't really know what it's doing right now, okay? So we want to wait for. I don't really pay attention to any of these, honestly. I'm really just looking for when I go into NinjaTrader, I'm looking for these what are they called? Tweezer bottoms. I'm looking for these tweezer bottoms for buys. I'm looking for hammers for buys. As the candle is forming hammers, I am entering into the trade. As they are forming the hammer in unison with my Hakanashi tweezer bottoms. These are my main two entry targets. I probably should get better at looking at sell patterns, but we'll get there. So yes, we know indecision means to wait. Ain't nothing going on. Buyers, sellers are doing a thing. They battling it out. And then once somebody decides what's going on, which is usually they're going to win here. Okay. Boom. Bada bing. We moving down. I'm so mad. Because we knew. We knew. This is just like if I think about this in real life, because it's like, you may know something and you may be like waiting for something to happen, and then something just comes along that interferes and like knocks your whole plan and like because it's like you know, it's almost like it's like the thing goes on without you, or like a perfect example. All right, so like say you you have an event going up or something, like, and then I don't know, something happens, somebody interferes with your plans, or has something happen with your car, but like the event still goes on, you know, like you knew that. I don't know, y'all. It's like that. So Yeah, I mean, tomorrow's probably gonna be a no trade day either. We're just gonna be here in the meantime in these motions. All right, so that's it. That's all. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.